Let's scout some players and get right into the next game against the Chargers. Let's go. Alright. Who do I want to scout? I need a left tackle. Okay. Alright. And we need a center. Go for him. Alright. Yes. Alright, I scouted people. Let's go. Let's go get this game against the Chargers. Because after this, we got the Bengals again. Do I? Nah, I'm not going to do weekly training. Sorry, guys, is good. Oh, they got Tyreek Hill. Oh, God. Alrighty, let's see. We're gonna wear our color rush. They're gonna wear the black, blue. Alright, I'm gonna change our offensive playbook. Balance, no. We're gonna use the Kansas City Chiefs' thing. We're gonna use our offense, our defense. All right, let's go. Let's get the 10th win of the season. Let's go. Yeah, can't even open the chips. Oops. Nah. They're 6-3. We're 10-9. We're 9-0. My bad.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Switch my account.
Jimmy Garoppolo and the Los Angeles Chargers taking on Justin Fields and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
All right, here we go.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Oh, we're playing against Jimmy G. Come on, TJ. Jimmy, you can do it, buddy. Oh, take the ball, Jimmy.
On first down, Garoppolo.
Intercepted. Oh.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
No, we incomplete pass.
So
All right,
we'll
there you
look
go.
here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field.
I see people leave Donovan.
They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses.
He had to get injured against the
Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every
Come
organization. The key is having
guys
on the roster who are capable
he dropped it again.
of filling in and playing at a high level.
He's over
That's
two.
when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Jack lost again. Oh, he caught it this time, but we stopped him. We were right there. Let's go.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He
All right, 3 and out. TJ Watt with the stop. Let's go.
But he only makes it to the 34. Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
I threw my first interception against the Lions. That is clutch good.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Is this a punt return? Thought it was a punt return.
A very good return that time. 18 yards.
Oh, that's
and
Jennings.
The Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age, it's Justin Fields. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields steps away to his left.
There you go, Claypool.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
There you go, boy.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
He's having a good season so far, Claypool.
Play that time for Pittsburgh.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Play action. It's Fields.
That is a touchdown.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Let's go,
Chase
boys.
Claypool with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
23 touchdowns
and the
for Claypool
Steelers
this
on
season.
just
Let's
2
go.
plays have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence
All right,
has
let's see if we
grown.
can get another stop on
I think
defense.
that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
All right, boys.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory.
Intercepted. Let's go.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. So that worked really well.
Come on, Fields. Let's go. Go, Fields. Go, Fields. Easy touchdown. Easy. Calm now. First and goal.
And he doesn't make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pick up there on the scramble. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping
let's
with
give
this
it to
young
Connor.
rookie that they can put some wrinkles
Easy.
in this offense.
Easy. Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm just messing with them.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change the game plan?
There you go.
Or do we just need to execute
move it there.
and try and get back in this game?
Because you want to stop, though. That is Adam Jones.
As he'll get forward for only about 3 there.
That is Adam Jones. Oh, shit.
The numbers for Jones last week, 12 carries, 62 yards.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's.
Jones hit in the ball zone, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Ball always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields.
Go Fields.
The pressure right.
Oh, Fields.
Oh, what a juke into space.
Go, boy.
All the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line.
Hey, still first and goal, right? Yep.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Touchdown, Connor.
Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, his car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Austin McGinnis out for the extra point.
Go, boys, up 21-0.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one.
Figures is wide open.
7?
That's all right.
That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. They've watched the tape all week.
Green Bay lost to Minnesota.
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages. Blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. To throw once more on 2nd and 2.
No, come on, defense. No, that's a flag.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let's go. Move him back.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Gets this one to Hill. Able to push his way through. Finding some room at midfield. And themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Garoppolo now. And this will be incomplete. Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. He's
getting
Njoku, his big tight end.
Touchdown.
Chargers. David Njoku. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the 1st quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
Ah, man, I almost had it.
It's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
How's one of my guys injured?
Drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Jennings now on the return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Damn. Broken phone? How the hell did you break your phone? That doesn't make any sense.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be...
Touchdown! Juju! Touchdown!
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
There you go, boys.
The Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Extra point right down the middle.
Let's go.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to answer my Cardinals pass.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Oh, excuse me.
The Charger drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense?
Come on, defense.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Intercepted, boys. Let's go.
One that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
Go, boys.
Take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
When a team's turned it over
Let's
3
go.
times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys,
Go,
what are
boys.
you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
Go, Juju.
Gets this one inside the 15,
Go, boy.
just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When
the
ball's arriving and there's
wide open. Nah. Sit that about.
Competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields.
Come on. Catch it! Oh, you gotta catch that, Travis.
It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm going to
touch that. Oh, come on, Kelsey.
He bailed out the defense.
Oh, that's not Kelsey. Thought it was.
This one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
Come on, we gotta score.
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Fields.
Catch it!
Got his
touchdown!
For a Steelers touchdown.
Let's go!
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Go! Get him, let's go.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And following the interception,
yep, I know who my friend is talking about. I know.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect.
Come on, defense. Get him.
Again. You're going to take
got him. Let's go.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious.
Let's go, boys.
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Overthrown. 3rd down.
Complete.
One of their guys is injured. Oops.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Working from the gun, Garoppolo.
Intercepted! Let's go!
Time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Is that a pick 6? Yep, that's a pick 6. Let's go.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
4th turnover for the Chargers. This is why they're losing.
And the route is on here in this first half. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go, defense. That's what I'm talking about, boys.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
Got another first touchdown. No. Let me rephrase that. Let's get another pick.
Yards deep, he'll bring it out
another turnover.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The LA offense ready for this next possession. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking.
All right, let's get another pick six. Let's go.
Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be.
TJ Watt's got 3 guys on him.
You gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough.
TJ Watt with the tackle. Let's go.
But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
They fake the give. Now
nope, he's sacked. Nah. Oh, shit. Damn.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker.
Get another stop. TJ Watt with the stop again.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Come on, Alex.
They'll try the right side with Jones.
Oh,
and
shit.
Taken down at the 46-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
I need TJ to get right here. There we go. It's the fact that he's getting fucking passed. Shit.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Stop him, defense. Let's go.
And he loses the football a second time.
Let's go, defense. Stop him.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Interception. Come on. That's going to be, I think that's going to be on the defense. Yeah, rest of the pass on us. That's all right. Give him a first down.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
There you go, boy. Intercepted.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Bobby Wagner. Let's go.
And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting
question
say
shit.
Because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people
making
Jimmy
the decisions.
Sucks. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity.
And that is caught at the
Juju, touchdown.
Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Steelers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just and all deep in his home territory.
Let's go, touchdown, turnover, touchdown, let's go.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the
turnover, touchdown, let's go.
A chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work.
Let's see if we can get a 2-point conversion.
But when they didn't come up with it,
and now they're going to fake it. Chargers able to get the pressure.
I was trying to throw it to X, but I hit triangle instead.
I'm scratching my head a little
bit
here, trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Come on, guys. Overthrown. Let's go.
There on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties.
Come on, stop them, defense. We stop them again. Let's go.
They tried to hit
They're
him
in
over
out.
the top unsuccessfully.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass.
All right, defense, let's
Loosened
go.
up defense, going to pass
offense.
coverage. Instead,
Go.
maybe
Go
they
on
surprised
outside.
them
Go
a
on
little bit
outside.
running the
Go on
ball.
outside.
Yet
There
they
you go.
rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Fields throw here.
All right, Kelsey. Nice job, Kelsey.
He goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor.
Go, Connor! He's gone.
For Connor and then some.
Touchdown, Connor.
In for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the
It's only the
game.
first
It's
half, and I
almost
won
as
it
if he's been playing
67.
his own game of,
62 to
"Can I
7.
top this?" And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the visiting.
Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish.
I forgot, that's copyright.
We're going to get right
Shit.
to the third quarter. Let me spin
But I'll
this
fix
out.
it after I'm done.
Jennings now on the return.
Oh, go, 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 go. Oh, punt return. Kick off return. Let's go.
Midfield. He's at the 30. 10.
Oh, we got plenty of fight, baby.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers.
Let's go. 99-yard return.
And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. And no doubt one of the most, if not the most exciting play we'll see in this game. The kick return all the way to the end zone for 6 points. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
They're not going to do the same thing. Nope. Because they're going to kneel it.
See an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And they get it.
All right, defense, we got to stop him this time. Come on.
The 40-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do,
there you go.
They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage.
Let's go.
It's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
There you go, Gray.
I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields. He'll dump this one off to
Go,
Connor.
Connor.
And some room to roam now.
There you go,
And he
Connor.
goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
On 1st down, Fields. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Ah, that could have been picked off.
First pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd
My
and goal.
defense. Offense.
Fields. To Connor on the check down.
Connor, touchdown.
For the Steelers, touchdown. James Conner, his 21st touchdown of the season. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 work.
It's a fumble. Oh, yeah, we picked it up. Let's go. Our ball.
And will set up shop at the 33-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Forced out to his left.
Go, Fields.
Oh, he shifts past him.
Fields down.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. A shotgun snap, Fields.
Come on.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second down and goal. Fields.
I'm sacked.
They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Flush to his right. He's got
Claypool, touchdown.
Chase Claypool with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
Be ready, because Clay Thompson's back on Sunday. Let's go. I can't wait until Sunday.
Here's McGinnis. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
My Steelers are playing, and so is my Warriors.
4 plays.
Go.
And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Let's go, Steelers.
It is fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
All right.
The Charger offense.
Let's see if we can get this.
Out there.
Get to stop.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay,
I can't fucking wait until Sunday. Oh, my God.
Here.
Here's Jones again on second down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo.
Come on, sack him!
Now Garoppolo lost the football.
Yeah, let's go!
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday
All right,
night.
4th quarter. Let's go.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And taken right at the 35.
I should have went out the outside.
Solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll roll him out right. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 51 yards. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Obviously, we're up by like almost 80.
He has really settled in.
No, 90 now.
And that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like
90 to 7. Let's go.
And the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
The kickoff team.
I gotta change the title again. Hold on. $10-0, baby. Let's go.
On the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line.
Stop him, defense.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball...
Nice sack, let's go.
Steeler pressure too much.
Alex Highsmith with a sack.
Alex Highsmith. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I noticed you used
obviously our defense is good.
Because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark is
he's out of bounds.
It's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment.
One of the L.A. Chargers is injured.
Oh, just shit. 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 16. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, come on. Oh, I thought TJ was there. Oh, TJ's guarding somebody.
Seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver.
Man, come on.
He's closing in on 200 yards.
No!
That's
Kelsey's
really
injured.
Now we have Kelsey slow to get back to his feet. Appears to be shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking deep for Jennings.
Gray! Come on, Gray!
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're
his bruised shoulder, he'll be back.
Shots like
He's
that
fine.
downfield.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Go! Go!
And now here's a
Go,
deep
Kelsey!
shot that's complete.
Kelsey, touchdown! Let's go!
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Travis Kelsey with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers are going to be moving to 10-0 as they
Let's go, 10-0, baby.
lead.
Ow, my
As
ear.
that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings
what a
us out
hit.
past the 20 to the 24. The Chargers getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Intercepted!
Another interception. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no.
How many minutes do we have left?
3? Get some stats, might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
All right, defense, let's get another pick.
Since their dejection, that last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now Garoppolo to try.
Oh my God, TJ almost got him.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 27, Garoppolo.
He's sacked.
Here comes, and the Steelers take him down.
Bobby Wagner with the sack.
Bobby Wagner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off,
come on, DJ, I need to get you a sack. Let's go.
Guys. And this offense,
intercepted. Ah!
He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Take it at the 37.
Shit.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way
111
to
to 7.
Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
Come on, let's see if we can get the ball back.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
His throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. This short
wide
pass
open,
into the hands
stop
of
him.
Njoku. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's going to
get him
up to Gage. 7 yards the pick up there.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast.
All right, 2-minute warning.
Hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Oh, come on.
Here pulled in by Hilton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Ow, incomplete. Let's go.
The end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Garoppolo. He'll drop this underneath to Jones. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Come on, defense, what are you doing?
McManus's point after is good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
But either way, I'm still winning.
After the
Doesn't matter to me.
here's McManus now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Come on, Gray.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral.
No, catch.
This doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way.
Come on, guys. Score the touchdown.
Looks like he'll throw here. On the move to his left.
Oh my God.
On the deep ball.
Kelsey! Thank you, Kelsey.
Ball, and this is caught. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
My God, I thought I was going to throw a pick there.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, It's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away.
Go. Oh, but thrown, man.
Incomplete. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that.
Super Bowl favorites.
Thing that stands between
Let's
them
go.
and a perfect season.
Let's go. Come on, Connor.
I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing.
No. Come on, guys. Let's run out the clock.
He just played against himself and his own standard.
On second down and 4, Fields.
Punch it, guys.
But it's incomplete.
We're going to go for a field goal instead.
Spark defensively when he went for that ball. Probably thought he had a chance at the pick. Now, remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talk about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had that opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure
man, I might miss it. I might miss it. No, I made it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to put up the amount of points that they did. Boy,
let's go.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
I
mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call
let's
run,
go.
Pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile,
let's
for the
go kill those
Bengals
as
they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
Excuse me. TJ Watt with an update. Great. Let's go. Damn, TJ. Damn. Let's do Claypool's now. Isn't Mike Edwards on the fucking Ravens? Really? I think he is. Mike Edwards on the fucking Ravens? Really? I think he is. Let me check. And no, he's on Tampa. No, he's on Tampa. Alright, let's go be see weekly awards. Claypool was the player of the game. Damn. Big Ben was the player of the game last week. Week 10, it's fucking... That's Claypool. He went off. Claypool went off in that game. Claypool was the player of the game. Big Ben was a player of the game last week 10. It's Claypool. He went off. Claypool went off in that game. No. So these two aren't coming back next year. So we gotta go for a right end and a left tackle. So who was injured? Jacobs is out with a broken thumb? What the fuck, man? Why is everybody on my team getting injured? Let's go to the media questions. What does Jonathan Coachman want to say? Alright, guys, let's see. We're playing the Bengals next. Let's go to our lineup. I mean, our depth chart. What the fuck? I just had Big Ben. Did we leave him alone? Did we release him again? Or did he retire? Go to free agency again. Let me see. I'll be shocked if he's a fucking free agent again. Yep, he's a free agent again. That's right. We don't need him. We got Fields. We got Fields. Alright, team, let's go beat the Bengals now. I don't read my knee. Ugh. Let's see. Let's go beat the Bengals. Then we got the Ravens next. Oh, let's see the awards so far. Let's see. So far, it's Fields. Fields is number 1. Nice. So far, TJ has 10 and a half sacks. Damn. Damn, TJ. Why is TJ Watt up there? Tackles. So you're telling me the guy Brooks from the... you should look at fucking tackles. I mean, you should... Devin Bush is on the 49ers. Damn, Devin. Where's TJ? TJ's probably way on the bottom, right? Yeah, probably. How many tackles does he have? How many tackles does TJ have? Only 23? He needs to get more than that. Yeah, TJ, you need to get more than that, buddy. Hey, I'm 18 in the leg, whatever that is. Career stats. Let's go to career stats. I already know TJ Watt's got a lot on defense. No, Bobby Wagner does. He's got 59. 59 career sacks. Holy shit. Damn, TJ. What about your brother? What about JJ? Joe Sherbert. He's on the fucking Browns. In real life, he's on the Steelers. JJ, here we go. There's JJ. He has 104 sacks. Holy shit, JJ. Damn, JJ. Yeah, now I see why you're better than your brother. Holy shit. Yeah, he's back on the... Darrell Adams is back on the Jets. Where's TJ? Edmonds is on the Bengals. That's who I'm playing next. Eddie Jackson. Xavier Woods is on the Ravens. Stephon Tuitt's on the Browns. There's TJ. Oh, he's catching up to his brother. Oh my god. How many sacks does he have anyways? Let me go up. He's probably got more than his fucking brother. Holy shit. He's got 59? Holy shit. And he's been in the league longer than TJ. Holy shit. Oh, excuse me. Damn. Alawalu's on the fucking... Oh my god. He's on the... He's in the Broncos now? Holy shit. How come I never seen him as a fucking defensive player of the year? Von Miller? He has more than fucking JJ. He has 122. He has 100. Wow. Solo tackles, he has 560. 61. Holy shit. Interceptions? He's only got 2. 24 interceptions for him? Holy shit. Nah, that dude is good. Anthony Walker has 4. Not bad. He's on the Steelers. He's got 6 interceptions. He's got more than that. And Byron Jones, he's excellent. He's got 17 interceptions. Let's go to TJ again. Jarrell Peppers. He's got 3 sacks and 4 interceptions. He should be having more than that. TJ, here we go. TJ Watt has more interceptions than his fucking brother. That's funny. That is funny. And you should have more than your fucking brother. I mean, your brother has more sacks than fucking... damn. Mike Hilton is on the Jets. He has 6... Wow. Interception yards, he is 67. Holy shit. Sean Davis. He's has 123. Damn. Troy Hill's got 161. Holy shit. Who has the most sacks? I know Andy Aaron Donald has more than fucking TJ. Tackles for loss 12. He's gonna have more than that this season. TJ Watt went off. Right now, the best tackle is Bobby Wagner. Obviously, Bobby Wagner. Why do we always get Bobby Wagner? I don't understand. Blocking? It's our guy. Yeah, now I see why Julio Jones was the best. Then Antonio Brown, obviously. T.Y. Hilton. AJ Green is on the fucking Giants. I feel bad for him. He's on the Jaguars. Hey, Mike Evans is still on the Bucks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Travis Kelce's on the Steelers, obviously. Cleveland Allen's on the fucking Chiefs. Ew. Laundry. He's on the Giant Bears. Brandon Cooks is on the Washington football team. Devontae Adams is on the fucking Giants. Holy shit. He's with Brady. I just played Amari. Diggs is back on the fucking Minnesota Vikings. Shit. Odell's on the Dolphins. Randall Cobb is on the Vikings. Allen Robinson's on the fucking Titans. Michael Thomas is on the Browns. I already know Tyreek Hill's on the fucking Chargers. I just played him. Oh, wow. Juju! Miss him in real life. He's out with an injury. Cooper Kupp, I gotta play him next. You fucking traitor! Eric Ebron, you could go, whatever. Jump off a bridge. You should never go to the fucking Chiefs. Yeah, matter of fact, fucking, Pat Varner moves better than you. He's only a rookie. Kenny Galladay's on the fucking Bucks. Chris Godwin's on the fucking Rams. No wonder why they're good. Will Fuller's on the Falcons. Austin Hopper, he's good. Steelers just played him. He's good. Alvin Kamara's on the Ravens, and I gotta play them next after the Bengals. Holy shit. Michael Gallup's on the Jaguars. No wonder why the Jaguars are good. Hunter Henry's on the Jets. Corey Davis, he's on the Jets in real life. Austin Brown, AJ Brown, he's on the Bears. No, Christian McCaffrey's on the Jets. I feel bad for him because they're doing horrible. Mark Andrews is on the Titans. Holy shit. Deontay Johnson's on the fucking Green Bay Packers. You could even do it against the fucking against the Browns in real life. Cortland's son. Cortland's son is good. Samuel. Oh, two back-to-back guys that aren't the Chiefs. Deontay Freeman's on the Washington football team. Claypool, Steeler, obviously. No fucking way. Elliott's on the Vikings. Damn. Let's go look at quarterbacks now. Brady's on the Giants. We already knew that. Where's Big Ben? I'll be back, guys. I gotta go use the bathroom. Well, shit. Where's my phone? Oh. Nose is itchy. Oh God. I almost fell. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to use the bathroom. Alrighty. Robert Griffin III is on Dallas? Ew. Who's the quarterback though? I'll tell you it's him because he sucks. No, it's Andy. No, it's Cam Newton. What? Then why do they suck? They suck. Let's see my defense. My offense is number 1. Yay. My defense is number 1. Let's go. With 47 sacks. Damn. And I play the Vikings after. Who's the second? It's gotta be. Yay! My offense is number 1. Yay! Damn, TJ. What is TJ running up there? Tackles. So you're telling me the guy Brooks from the. You should look at fucking tackles. I mean, you should. Devin Bush is on the 49ers. Damn, Devin. Where's TJ? TJ's probably way on the bottom, right? Yeah, probably. How many tackles does he have? How many tackles does TJ have? Only 23? He needs to get more than that. I wonder who the last offense is. It's gotta be the Jets. Yep, Jets are the last team, then the Ravens. Damn. Yeah, I'm 18 in the whatever that is. Career stats, let's go to career stats. I already know TJ Watt got a lot on defense. No, Bobby Wagner does. He's got 59. 59 career sacks. Holy shit. My nose. What about your brother? But 100 and something sacks for JJ? That's crazy. Alright, let's go play the Bengals. Get them done and over with. He's on the fucking Browns. You realize he's on the Steelers. JJ, here we go. Says JJ. He has 104 sacks. Holy shit, JJ. Damn, JJ. Yeah, now I see why you're better than your brother. Holy shit. Yeah, he's back on the. Terrell Adams is back on the Jets. Where's TJ? Edmonds is on the Bengals. That's what I'm playing now. Eddie Jackson. Xavier Woods is on the Ravens. Stefan Tuitt's on the Browns. There's TJ. Oh, he's catching up to his brother. Oh my god. How many sacks does he have? Probably got more than his fucking brother. Holy shit. got 59? Holy shit. He's been in the league longer than TJ. Holy shit. Oh, excuse me. Damn. Alualu's on the fucking. Oh my god. He's on the Broncos now? Holy shit. How come I never see him as a fucking defensive player of the year? Oh shit. Tom Miller? He has more than fucking JJ. He has 142. He's a fucking. Wow. Solo tackles is 560. 61. Holy shit. Interceptions? He's only got 3. 24 interceptions for him? Holy shit. Nah, that dude is good. Anthony Walker has 4. Let's go. He's got more than that. Byron Jones, he's excellent.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in
Who getting ball first? I said them. We get ball first. Let's go.
It's week 12 of the NFL.
Let's go, sweep.
EA Sports.
Let's go, sweep the bag.
Jennings
Go.
now on the return.
Jennings. Jennings. Damn.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Leading him out, the rookie from Ohio State at 22 years of age. It's Justin Fields.
Shit, I got the fucking
If you go
hiccup.
by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Is that Claypool?
Got a man.
Claypool.
Inside the 10.
Let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, his 25th touchdown.
25th
Tying him and
touchdown.
Smith for the 5th most in one season. And
Holy
the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Point after try forthcoming. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
All right, defense will stop
them.
them.
Be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led by their now 30-year-old quarterback in his 8th season in the NFL. It's Derek Carr.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away, because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Carr now on first down.
That should have been picked.
It's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at second down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well.
Come on, defense, stop him. There you go.
Organization itself, all the way through.
Najee's on the Bengals.
Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them.
Najee Harris is on the fucking Bengals in this game. That's crazy.
Throwing his car on third down.
Ah, he's wide open, but that's going to be automatic first down for the Bengals.
A big call coming on third down.
Holding offense. Move him back. Move him back.
That's on the guard, David Edwards. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? Here's Carr.
He's going to be sacked.
It's brought in by Harris.
Sorry, Harris.
This will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken right on the 30.
All right, our ball. Let's
nice
go.
Punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the offense will take over.
All right, guys.
With a new
Let's
set
get
of
a touchdown
downs.
here.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 43. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Claypool, touchdown.
Inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14-0 lead in the first half, first quarter.
Quick
Let's
work
go.
of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Come on, let's make it to the Super Bowl for Ben. Even though he's not even on the roster, but still. Let's win this for him.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game.
Oh, my
Let's
God.
go.
TJ Watt almost got fucking done. He almost broke that tackle. Would have had it in
Get a second opportunity. Nothing
sack.
big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes.
Come on,
either.
TJ.
Off
Come
you
on,
go.
TJ. Intercepted!
He tries to force it in, and it's
Walker!
intercepted.
Anthony Walker.
Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he breaks
Pick six,
this
baby.
one
Let's
back.
go.
It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
Most likely it's going to be the Steelers and Rams in the Super Bowl. Most
navigating
likely.
his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Because Rams have the
So
second
how about
best
this
record.
for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount
Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those
lock him. Let's go.
Former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right?
Take the ball, Carr. There you go.
The 29, Carr.
Sacked again. Let's go. That's not a sack though, but it would have been.
Just as he let that
Let's go, defense.
And now it's third down.
Doing good.
This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
Derek Carr, a very precise thrower of the football. What's the game plan for going up against him? You know, it used to be take away the short stuff, I know, but he's more than a dink and dunker, right?
And you were right about
Come on,
that.
got
Great
it.
analysis
Let's go.
of him because he has evolved as a thrower. Now he can push the ball downfield, but still, the number one things you want to take away, short passes, intermediate passes. So sharp, precise, and accurate, you've got to sit on those routes in order to cause him problems.
Now Carr. He'll get this complete.
Let us hit. Let's go.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the gun now on third down, Carr.
Intercepted.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Byron Jones again.
Byron Jones. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks?
A leap in.
There you go, Claypool.
He got it. And they will.
Claypool's having a hell of a game now, too.
Before he gets it to the 11.
Him and Byron.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey.
Kelsey, let's go, boy.
A solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The numbers for Travis Kelsey last week. 4 catches, 134 yards, and the score, too.
Third in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each.
Touchdown, Claypool again.
For a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it is 28-0. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And
nice job, defense.
5 as he gets it to the 30. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 5 yards remain on second down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Yeah, you can't mess with Harris. Harris is good.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook.
All right, end of first, so when it's 28-0.
It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
are now on first down.
Oh, boy.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert.
Ah, that should be picked.
And other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
If I didn't run into my player, I would have been in
40-yard punt, 5
more
yards on the return.
Would have had more yards than that.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense
wow,
it.
what's a nothing Colts over
the fact that my players are probably just better
Bucks.
and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field,
a fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Touchdown, Kelsey!
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Travis Kelce, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Out for the PAT, here's McGinnis. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick
he stopped.
some pitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I say just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts or the best routes in
what a hit. Let's go.
to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Now, the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. To throw his car. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Carr going to throw. Throw left side.
Something about 3 and out.
Jefferson.
Alex Highsmith injured.
Now it appears
no.
Steeler here slow to get up.
Please tell me he's not out for the whole game.
Traders take a look. will step aside. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down. On the
field. Not him. Not his injured.
When we get back.
Fuck,
the Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines.
Dislocated shoulder.
Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields out to his left. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Buying time to his left. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Pass the 20.
Touchdown. God, it's got to be back, I think.
The end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle, and it is 42-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Carr now to throw. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Carr.
Intercepted!
Third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Dancing to his left. Looking downfield for Kelsey.
Kelsey, touchdown.
Man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Travis Kelsey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you can say to him, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
To throw, it's Carr. That'll be caught by Cup. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. For the passing window.
Incomplete pass.
That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Skirts by him at the 35. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. Steps away. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball.
Kelsey!
Fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility?
He's got Claypool.
Let's go, Clay.
Touchdown. Chase Claypool with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
That was
and he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out.
All right, defense, stop him again. Let's get an interception.
How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Meanwhile, Carr's complete into the hands of Higbee. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time.
He's got Claypool for a Steelers
touchdown, baby.
Chase Claypool with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit.
Come on, again.
Football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled.
Streaming, come on by. When it's 70-0.
Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Carr.
Intercepted again.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Out for the PAT, here's McGinnis. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Alright, I'm back.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Thought that was another fumble.
Get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals offense returns to the field, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now Carr to try again after the pick
No,
six.
thought that was a pick.
Complete to the tight end Higbee. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, this is Harris.
We go defense?
At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Oh, I thought that was pick.
Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Either way, we get the ball back.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Shifts by him. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now it's Fields. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Claypool, what a catch!
Takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
And that last throw, Charles, an important one stat-wise for this young rookie. It puts him over 4,000 yards passing for the season.
And you think about some of the great seasons by rookie quarterbacks in recent vintage. How about Andrew Luck in 2012 with 4,374 yards? Cam Newton had a big rookie year. So did Robert Griffin III.
There you go.
James Conner, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. On second down.
Got him, let's go.
It's Harris. And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
Let's start them again, defense. Come on.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Come on, offense.
On the handoff, Connor. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the... They'll run here with counter. And some room to work. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 52 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Connor.
That's a fucking glitch.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This is Connor. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Finding room to the 20. Oh, nice move. And out of bounds all the way down at the 30.
Nice shot, Fields.
A big play there on the scramble.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down and inside the 5-yard line.
Fields now to throw.
Touchdown.
He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle.
Intercepted!
Here's another interception.
Let's go.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. On 1st down, it's Fields. Being chased out left. He's going to let it go deep.
Let's go!
And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. They seemingly just continue to score.
Nice job, Chase.
As great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ballgame.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Daniel.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
How the fuck did he get that?
To Jefferson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Carr to throw.
Oh!
He dropped it.
Go,
that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Higbee secures it over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
No.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On the delay, here's Harris. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Come on, defense.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Intercepted!
My goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now a 1st down throw. Fields flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Claypool, you got to touch that, man.
First pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. On second down, Connor looking for space. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off play action. Fields rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Flushed out right. Open space inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You've got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Oh, Highsmith's out for 4 weeks. Shit. I already know we got the first round bye.
What a vibe. Yo, I love how the 4 members all sound so different. Like, I'm Kathleen Scher, and I'm Allison Toy. On our show, Lion Share, we get to feature full songs alongside their stories when we highlight Asian artists every week in our Music Plus talk show, a new type of show created with Spotify's free podcasting platform, Anchor. With Anchor, you can add any Spotify...
So I'm in the playoffs no matter what. Yay.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh Steelers versus Jared Goff and the Baltimore Ravens.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Jennings now on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Fields on first down.
Go Fields! Touchdown!
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Justin Fields, 73 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. I'm not sure if they drew that play off the score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Goff. Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no...
Let's go.
For the Steelers, touchdown. James Conner with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah. I guess I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 67 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you
do? Shit, Alvin.
You have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now Goff on 1st down.
Intercepted.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it when the other direction has some blocking and picked up a touchdown.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he
doesn't. Nice job, TJ.
I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are, what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots, now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Akeem Hicks in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And taken at the 46. Oh, the spin.
What the hell?
35 yards that time on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The CD, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. That is caught, and the record is his. It's a touchdown. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket, and when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you have to make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time. From this situation, he understood and threw it in a spot where only his receiver was going to get it and no one else. That was pretty.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll give to Kamara here on the option. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken from just outside the 30. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields looking downfield for Kelsey. It's caught.
There you go, Kelsey.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. On 3rd down, it's Conner. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final
play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Steps away to his left. And caught in the end zone.
There you go, Kelsey.
Touchdown, Steelers. Travis Kelce, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll fake the give. Now gone. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. A shotgun snap for Goff. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Goff's going to tuck it and run.
Nice job, defense.
Up to about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. He'll decide to keep this once more. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Garrett Bowles, 2nd team All-Pro last year, guilty there. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Open man here is Conklin. Oh, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Let's go.
It's picked up by the Steelers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields forced out to his left. Looking for Kelce on the deep ball.
Go, Kelce!
That's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll roll him out right. Got his man.
Touchdown.
For a Steelers touchdown. Travis Kelce, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. Pretty plain and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into a fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling.
Good job, Kelsey.
Game film, and only if they manage to win the game. And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Fields.
There you go, Kelsey.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Travis Kelce on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. They got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
First down, it's gone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Gone.
Almost intercepted.
Incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, Goff. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
On first down, Fields rolling to his left. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Second and 10, Fields again. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Finally, Kelsey.
Inside the 30. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we've reached halftime here in what is quick due to time constraints. We move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
There you go.
Comes and the Steelers take him down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Now gone. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
There's a nice
Come on,
pickup
defense,
right there.
stop them.
After watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Strong left, strong left, strong left. We got three, fellas, we got three.
And here's Kamara on the lead option.
Wow,
bad
hit.
Again, really
Byron, no, not Byron, not Byron, please.
Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Akeem Hicks able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So one quick
okay, he's good.
About why
Back him
they
back.
struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Intercepted by Byron.
And Goff is intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. One play action. Fields finds a seam inside the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
He'll buy some time right. It's Kelsey on the grab. Gets
Go,
past
Kelsey.
one man. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Fields on the move to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. To the air again, Fields out to his left.
There you go, Fields, touchdown.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Justin Fields, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. Out for the PAT, here's McGinnis. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. They run it again with Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
He did what with the sack?
Oh, here he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Go, TJ.
And he takes it back to the house.
TJ, wow.
Recovery for a Steelers score. Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then wrangling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
Fumble recovery again.
And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air conditioned.
No phones?
None.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And here comes the Steelers defense making their way onto the field. And they had the fumble return for a touchdown, and boom, they're right back out there again.
And you hear so many people talk about opportunistic defenses in today's football. Well, they make their own breaks because they work at it all the time. We've been in the practices, the drills where they're trying to strip the football, the takeaways. They're always working on it, and it paid off for them on the last possession.
Paid off. Now can they do it again?
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff.
That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third. Here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. Ooh, with a juke. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
There you go,
Lopez. Taken in one-handed. What a catch. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. That results in a 4-yard touchdown.
Dislocating his arm.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Out for the PAT, here's McGinnis. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now a 1st down throw. Goff. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great handout.
Andrew, you was dead.
Steeler pressure too much here. He's
Let's
going to
go.
go down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, here's Goff. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Goff now looking to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for it with counter. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. On 1st and 10 is counter. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
All right, guys. I'm going to get off again, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, because I'll be streaming again tomorrow. All right. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment down below. See you later. Bye. Peace. Hold on. Stupid thing.